Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Desiree with Desiree Plans. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a quick plan with me in my Makselife quarterly companion notebooks. And I want to show you my process in my goal setting and weekly actions. So again, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, I do discuss all things planner related, and what I've got in front of me is the Makselife quarterly companion notebooks. They do come in 4 quarterly notebooks. However, I unbound mine and punched them and put them on these Happy Planner discs. I love the colors. They match the weekly actions, the goals. This is a bookmark. It's one of a 3-pack that she sells. And it sticks out a little bit, of course, just because of the size of it. It's meant for the normal planner, but it works just fine, as you can see here. But I like pulling them out and being able to move it to the side. I'm a lefty, so that's always been a thing for me. In these notebooks, though, to be honest, they are lay flat notebooks anyways, but you can see it's kind of perforated when I tore it out. But it's perfect. I like doing it this way instead. And it's smaller, more on the go, more compact. And I'll show you in another video how I'm using my actual Makselife planner as well. That is my daily affirmations. But what we've got here, I've got all of my markers that I've already deemed to match and what I'll be using for my goal setting. And basically, it's meant to match each one of those weekly actions, one of those goals. If you're not already part of the Makselife community on Facebook, I'd encourage you to go join. I'm going to leave the description down in the bio below. Anyone can join, even if you don't have a Makselife planner. She even offers free printables too, guys, if you want to try it out. So check it out. I would encourage you to join. There are so many great tips. A lot of people who are so creative and inspiring in that community, and just so much love. So definitely go join if you're not already part of it. But I color code everything here. And again, I kind of marked all of my markers here to kind of match each one. As you can see here from last week, we've got the personal in yellow, fun and recreation in orange, work and learning in red, family and relationships in purple. And then at the top, you've got that health and wellness in the blue, spiritual personal growth, financial and physical environment. And so I like to make mine colorful and fun. It's exciting to look at. And so I'll be basically just scribbling different ways to do things. The first page, you saw some stickers there, of course. So however you want to do it to help you remember. After a few times, you probably won't even need to write personal or health and wellness. You'll already know. But if you're starting, it doesn't help. I mean, it helps, what am I saying, to just have that on here. I'll always put it, even though I know. But I was able to get those tabs from one of the ladies in the Makselife community who was so sweet enough to send me those labels for my markers. And so I keep those specific markers on the outside. I have a whole bunch more inside my bag. So I have got everything set up now. Now I can start actually writing everything. Last week, I'll be honest, I probably set way too many goals for myself on some of these and it's funny because I know better. It's not the first time, but it's new year. And so I'm like ready, right? It's like, let's jump into this. But you need to make sure to make these weekly actions attainable. Don't overdo it either if it's a busy week and whatnot. So I'm writing in, again, the titles for each of those weekly actions. And if you're new to this Makselife planner, I'll link a card up above so you can take a look at the actual quarterly notebooks themselves. I did a full review on them and also showing how it looks in the actual planner itself. I've got 2 different videos for that. So if you're interested, I have mine separated, but in the Makselife weekly planner, it has these weekly actions before each week. So you have a planner for it, but if you don't want the planner portion and just want the weekly actions portion, the goal setting portion, you can purchase that separately. And so I'm kind of just comparing what I did before, because again, you have your monthly goals at the very beginning, and the idea is to break them down weekly so you can attain that goal. And again, I overextended myself on some of these areas. I should have known better because it didn't even happen. And I wasn't even at work most of the week, to be honest, on some days. So I had a root canal last week and it was just rough. But on the left is a blank notes page area. I use this to reflect. That's the whole, at the very bottom, it's kind of a notes reflection page on what worked for you that week, what didn't work, what you learned, improvements, adjustments and whatnot. And so again, as you can see, I tried too much. I need to focus on just simple things and really not overextend myself. That's the biggest thing. I try to be amazing and, try to get things done. And that's, I don't live that perfect life. There's no way. So being more specific and just remembering, progress over perfection. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you're already there, why not? If you've already got that goal, everyone's going to be different. So that's the biggest thing too, is not to compare yourself to anybody. Do what works for you, whether it's big or small, do what works for you. So for my personal, and I made the boxes, but I like to still outline them in black. It looks cuter that way. But I'm still going to keep my normal self-care. I need to really focus on myself. One of my biggest flaws is not focusing on myself when it comes to self-care. Even just like a morning routine specifically for me. That is something I struggle with. It's always been about my kids and my family. And, we deserve it. We need to set up those times for yourself. So I'm going to try and set aside an hour a day for me. I'm lucky if I get 30 minutes, and half the time, any time that I do get to myself is after hours when my kids are sleeping. During the day, especially with them being home for virtual learning, it is just so hard. The struggle is real. So for personal, again, at this point, working on my routines for me. And then again, just allowing myself an hour each day to myself, whether that be for my own planning, or maybe I want to watch a movie or finish a Netflix series or something. Just time for me, whatever that might be. Granted, for me time is planning or playing with stickers or something. So whether I journal or whatnot, that's still going to be my 1 hour that I need to designate. Health and wellness, I need to drink more water. It's so hard drinking more water at work. When I was in the office, you always wanted to step away. So that was my excuse. Go get more water. Here at home, it's different. I'm at home. So it's just so much harder, to be honest. So I need to make sure to drink water. Exercise 2 times per week. I'm starting off small. Spiritual and personal growth. I am currently reading the new book that Makselife and the Moxie Book Club suggested. And for the life of me, I can't even remember. I'll put it down below though. And even journaling each day. I am going to try and journal in my passion planner. So new things, putting money into savings, doing your best no spend for at least 3 days. Anything no spend. I have a bad habit of getting Starbucks, Uber Eats. So that could be counting as my no spend, or, of course, stickers and whatnot. But for my physical environment, clean off all desk. I always throw things on my desk. I need to really tidy up and organize my cart too, my planner cart. For fun and recreation, daily outside time, at least 30 minutes of vitamin D. I hate going outside, y'all. That is a struggle for me. My kids love it and I need to get them outside. Usually my husband's taking them, or my in-laws will take them outside, but I'm stuck inside and I need to get out. And so also maybe even scheduling some camping trips if possible, COVID safe. There's not very much we can do here in Texas. Now, for work and learning, I am trying to work on my content planning still and content batching. So that's a big priority for me right now. And even just having that positive attitude at work. I do work full time also. So making sure that I'm showing up and giving it all my all. And then, family and relationships. I do need better time management when it comes to my family. There's so many things I do, whether it's chores or not, that I still don't have enough time for the kids who just want me to build Legos with them or do other things. And so that is going to be a big pressing thing, work with them. And that's it. At this point, I'll fill that into my this week portion. So I can turn the page here. And I'm ready to go to start working on those. And ultimately, that left page is that blank page for your notes, quotes, ideas, gratitude, reflections, anything that you want to put there. You don't have to do what I did as far as the wins and what works. I like it. Again, it's just a prompt to help you think about things and how they went. And so I like that better. Of course, you can reflect whatever way you like, but for me, it helps to have those prompted questions. What worked for you, what didn't. And it's just easier for me to put things in more perspective. And so I'm just going to get that outlined here, ready for me to go for that next week as well, that I can reflect on once I am done. And I like to make it fun and colorful. So, whatever works for you, definitely go join the Makselife community, because there are so many creative women in that group, men and women, I should say, who do it differently and do different things. So you may find something else that might work for you better. If you're one that doesn't even use colors, there are so many functional planners in there. So definitely go join that group. Like I said, it's for everyone. They have different workshops too, and it is free. Be part of that community and grow with everyone. And so again, making things fun. I love these zebra mile liners. I'm using a Toll black pen here. Toll has been one of my favorite pens, but I'm also a zebra ambassador, y'all. So I'll link that card above too. Zebra mile liners, oh my gosh, they are my favorites. I've got them all, and they work perfectly with these planners. They don't bleed through. I mean, they could potentially bleed through on the 80-pound paper, but you would have to really go over it a few times to make it go through. So you won't see these on the other side, which I love. And it's just fun to add that pop of color, or even if you're just color coding, you can still keep it neutral with the grays and some of the other neutral colors that they offer. But yeah, I like things bright and colorful. As you can see, I got my Happy Planner discs to match as best as I can, to, again, just liven things up and keep it fun. Goal setting sometimes can be a struggle, and it has been a struggle for me. And so I just needed to make this happy for me. So putting what I have here, wins, what works, what doesn't. I learned improvements and adjustments, gratitude for that week, and then of course the continued habits that I will carry on for the next week, basically. And again, zebra mile liner, I'll go over it, just kind of outline the edges to make these words pop a little bit sometimes. But whatever works for you. I've seen a lot of people letter, draw pictures, use it as a memory planner of how their week went. So there are so many things. Definitely go follow them. Search hashtag Moxie Tribe, Maksereviewcrew. You can also search Moxie Fam. I am a Makselife affiliate. However, I did purchase these by myself. So I do have all the links down below in my bio. So if you're interested, please click on that link. I'd appreciate your support. At this point, I do receive a small commission, but it is at no cost to you. And so I'm keeping everything here. It's ready to go for this week. And it's, again, just so compact. I'm using this Erin Condren Planning Pack. It's the layers edition and, colorful. It matches my rings. So I love it. And then you can just plug it on. It's all together. I've got all my markers in there. We're safe, ready to go and compact to put in a bag, take it with you on the go. So I really love this planning pack. They do offer different colors, of course, more solid if you're that neutral person and don't want anything like that. But I just love the colorfulness of it. And then the gold, it matches the foiling on that planner, on the weekly goal setting thing too. So let me know what you think about my process. Do you have any tips for me? I'd love to hear your feedback. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment below. I'd love to, again, hear your feedback. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.